What's up, guys? Just got back from spring break. As you can tell, maybe you can't, I'm a little bit tanner. I feel incredible. It was a much needed spring break, but it is time to get back on the grind, okay? So if you've already been on your spring break, it's time to kick it back into gear. And if you're about to, you're probably pretty ready to go, and I'm jealous of those of you who are about to go in the next couple weeks. Weather's starting to get incredible. Athens is beautiful. I'm sure Atlanta's the same way, although the pollen count was like 2,025, and for those of you who don't know, that's incredibly high even for Atlanta. So for those of you with allergies, I'm sorry, but hopefully you can escape to the beach or somewhere cool for spring break and escape a little bit and have a good time. But I do apologize. You're getting this a little bit late because I was on spring break and I didn't plan accordingly, and I was not very responsible. So I apologize. I backed you up, pushed you in a corner a little bit, but you need to knock these out real quick, okay? As usual, don't spend too much time. We're talking 5 or 10 minutes, and get these next set of activities done. So I have the questions here. Get a pencil and a paper, and you can pause the video now if you need to. Okay, so for the 15th through the 31st, here's your assignment. You have 3 things to think about. One is read pages 7 through 11 of the ALA manual. Okay, 7 through 11 of your ALA manual. Second thing is, have you signed and returned a copy of the covenant? That's page 3, the covenant, to the Gainesville office. If you haven't, you can find that address. You can get in contact with the Gainesville office at highharbor.org, or you can shoot me an email back and we'll figure something out. But you need to make sure you get that paperwork in, or it's going to pile up and it's going to haunt you for the rest of your life, or until this summer. Okay, and how's the memorization of the ALA Creed coming, guys? I know I have it memorized. I have for a good 6 years now, 7 years now, including my LIT year. Shouldn't take that long, but you do need to keep in mind that at the end of your ALA retreat, we do ask you to recite it with everybody and make sure that everyone's on the same page and you've memorized most of it, if not all of it. So it's a good thing to go ahead and get that knocked out of the way. And once you do something like this at camp, you'll hear it so many times, it'll be subconscious. You won't even need to review it. So those are 3 things that you need to be thinking about right now, okay? That was 7 through 11 of the manual, the covenant, and the ALA Creed. Moving on to the questions, okay? Get ready. Question number 1. Line 2 of the ALA Creed reads, "I will set my mind on becoming a leader." What positive attributes do you personally need to focus on to be a stronger leader? And what things in your life do you need to rid yourself of in order to grow as a positive leader? Okay, so what things do you need to rid yourself of? Anything that's bad, a negative influence. And then what things do you need to do? Something positive that you input. Okay, so that's number 1. Number 2, on page number 8, we read and learn more about creativity. We are always looking for new ways to, we are always looking for new and creative games, ideas, and stories to bring to camp. Create your own game or activity that will be a new camp addition in your write it in your ALA manual, and tell us briefly about your idea. Now this is something that's not going to go away, okay? So if you're not good at coming up with games or something, you need to go ahead and think of them ahead of time, because a lot of the times at camp, counselors are faced with situations where you have kids sitting around doing nothing, and it's your responsibility, especially as an LIT, to go in there and make sure that they're entertained every minute of every day. So you need to have a library of games. So now it's your turn. You get to create a game. It can be anything, no budget, no restrictions. Just think of something cool and practical. And who knows, if it's good, I might actually use it and send it to Drew, and we'll see if we can make something happen. So take this as an opportunity to stick out from everyone else and come up with something really cool. Okay, number 3 is something that most of you have already done. Is please just share a little bit more about yourself. And one girl from our group actually sent in a video. She was in the Bahamas. I'm not going to call out her name because I don't want to embarrass her, but it was awesome. She sent me a video and she told me all about herself. So if you want to do that, please do that. If not, just send me an email and let us know a little bit more about yourself. And keep in mind that the other ALA staff member or ALC staff members can see these emails. They have access to the email address, so they're reading these things. I for sure am, because I'm responding to every one of you individually, but they all can go in here and look at them. So know that when you're talking to me, you're not only talking to me, you're talking to everybody, to all of the ALC staff members. So those are your activities. Those are your questions for this round, we'll call it, for this round of questions. Other than that, my art class is going great. I just saw Limitless tonight. It was incredible. Really good production. I appreciate that kind of thing because I'm an advertising major. Really good production. It was awesome. But we're getting pretty close to camp. We're getting up in the mid 80s here in Athens. Beautiful high 80s in Atlanta. It's getting right around the corner. Okay, so don't let this stuff pile up. We're talking 5-10 minutes. And get it done and get it back to me, guys. Always great hearing from you, and I hope you guys have an incredible day. See ya.